Okay, it's 12:30 and we're playing tabs. I don't get viewers that fast on Twitch, but YouTube is a little different. Because I think a select few have notifications on and or might be awake right now. It's usually the same few people. But that's how being a small YouTuber is. Rusty Cage thinks he's a Z-lister. I'm a fucking Z-lister. You know what? While no one's here, we're just gonna queue for a public match. See if anything interesting happens. We'll make it on Broken Bridge. There's no way we get a match. But yeah, I streamed Overwatch on Twitch for like an hour. Didn't really seem like I was getting much attention or traction, so I didn't really do it for long. But it's something I'm just gonna do randomly for now. Oh, come on, don't be Jewish. Same map, Broken Bridge. I just want to play on it. Let me. I'm just gonna smoke a doobie while we wait. Knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna match like halfway through, but whatever. We're waiting anyway. I'm just gonna leave the broadcast screen up just to see if anybody new joins, to see if I have to be any more entertaining. Well, at any rate, I have to, because this is also a VOD and also a video, and people watch these back. A lot more people watch these back than watch it live. Only a select few people come in live. I get like maybe 3 to 7 at best right now. And then that video later will skyrocket up to like 20, 30, 50 views. Fucking my third PvZ not fusion. I want to do PvZ fusion next month. My PvZ replanted third episode got like 100 views, and I was like, wow, okay. Well, like, do I start playing Garden Warfare now? Do I start like, what the fuck? You know, maybe Garden Warfare 2 funny moments would be a cool thing to do. Yeah, come to think of it, I like that idea. You heard it here first. If you heard it here, expect it. If you hadn't heard it first, wow, I can't fucking speak today. If you haven't heard it here first, you'll see it when it comes out. Still waiting for player, huh? Alright, well, it is god-awful cold outside, so I don't want to stink up my house with this doobie. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't have very many places to put my controller while I'm doing this. I have a wired headset because wireless sucks, you know, having to charge it and shit. It always lasting a shorter time than your controller does. Just kinda got sick of it. You know what I mean? Gotta be careful to make sure my rabbit doesn't sneak up and chew the cord, though. She's a sneaky motherfucker. I went through 3 headsets this year. I'm not losing this one, I swear to fuck. Cigarette. I mean joint. I don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are gay. I hope this shit don't canoe on me. I can never get it to nod. These fucking pre-rolls. When I roll it myself, it always turns out better. Oh shit, I got an opponent. Just my fucking luck, eh? Bunch of clubbers, let's have at it. Fuck yeah. I can't pay attention right now, my head's out the window. You get that wide camera view. There we go. This is going better than I thought. Just trying to finish my joint before the next match starts. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little more creative than clubbers. I was defeated. By no large margin, though. Let's see, what do I want? Put a bunch of hoplites and, I don't know, fucking... rest can be balloon archers. Okay, I'm almost done. Almost able to take this seriously. Alright, let's do this. Should I probably open my phone for chat? Because I know I missed something. I must have. I wasn't looking half the time. Oh my. Okay. Harvesters. Just gonna drink some water real quick. Ah. You know, everyone's got a water fountain. It's in your kitchen. It's called the sink. No way. This I win with this. Okay, he's gonna be real mad when I actually start trying. No, he left as soon as I'm done what I'm doing. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna queue for another game and open up chat. These are PlayStation queues too, so we're not getting the whole brunt of it. There's probably a couple more on PC. Okay, we don't get a game. That's fine. I like the simulation maps. I want to find like a fair one though. What do we go with here? I'll get tiered castle. Okay. And we're on the wait again. Of course. Okay, I was doing something and I got tuned out of that, so I'll do that again. Just open chat. Oh, I see. Okay. Didn't miss anything, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna be here a while, aren't we? Shit. Well, I sure hope you have a snack or an intoxication chemical of some kind, because we are going to be sitting here for quite a while. I just want to show my tabs prowess. I just want a guy that sticks around for a while that I can, you know, fight. Make it fun. If this doesn't work, or after this, I guess we'll do... Okay. I don't see an opponent. It still says waiting for player. It clearly said that there was nobody. We're gonna try one more time. Please just let me find a match in progress. I'll give anything. Fuck, okay, Renaissance. Oh, let me just get a feel for these buildings real quick, because I plan on using them. Plant something here, it has to go through here, down here, all the way down there. So that's That's a great flank route for me. Because he can't put stuff on this balcony. Which has a spiral staircase that comes down here. Okay, yeah, there's the water, of course. Lots of options. There was no player! Alright, fuck that. Let's test out some scenarios in Rebel 1. And then I'm just gonna start doing campaigns. We'll finish the adventure. Might as well. I don't think I actually fully finished the adventure campaign yet. So what are we curious about? Off camera, I tried out two interesting matchups, Squire and Farmer, which are oddly matched up pretty good. So Farmer has this attack where he lunges forward, he like kind of puts his weapon to the side of it, and then he lunges forward and does a stab. It usually hits the hip. And then with Clubber and Squire and Samurai, it's always the downward swing. The difference here is that Squire, for his class, doesn't have all that good of damage. So there's a chance that he'll hit and not kill the Farmer, but there's also a chance that the Farmer will hit him and not kill him because he has good health. So let's play this frame by frame. So that's going for the hip. That hits. And he swings back and, yeah, kills him. But there are multiple situations where something a little different happens. Okay. Accidental block there. It happens. He's going to swing again. This might kill him. Oh, they're swinging at the same time. No. Doesn't make it. If Farmer gets a good charge off, he does have a chance to kill on the first hit. And he swings again, I think. Not yet, no. Who's gonna swing first? Farmer goes in for it, and that's a win for him. So I've tried this over and over again, and it feels like a 50-50. Farmer moves around just a little too much for Squire to get a guaranteed hit. But now that I'm looking at it, I think Farmer always dies to the sword. I just know that a sword strike sometimes isn't enough to kill a Squire. Who hits first? Yeah. Sounds like a 50-50. Farmers, I think, are good at 1v1ing. And Squires are good in crowds. Which gives Farmer a very niche area. Because, like, two Farmers, I think, would definitely kill a Squire. Okay, we miss and die. Take a stab to the side. And I think it's over. No, he misses. That's why I don't like these downward strike people. They fucking miss. Because, I don't know, I have a gripe with Squire, because if we do some rounds with Clubber, we're gonna get different results. Clubber has a very good chance to win some of these. Because of that little jump he does before he swings. Squire doesn't do that. Clubber is the only one that does. I also think Clubber has a slightly higher attack speed. Yeah. I think... yeah, Squire misses, wrap around, and... wow, I thought that was gonna connect. I guess it doesn't. I need to know how long that hurt box lasts for. Someone swing. Uh-oh. Oh, but he misses. They both do. Again. Now, the fact that this is a fair fight kind of tells me something. Now, if we just let Clubber take the hit, does he die? Let's block it a bit. Yeah, he does. Let's say I fall down first, like I get hit in the leg. Or you fall down. Where did that hit? Arm. Okay. I think it's a guaranteed hit if it hits Clubber. But Clubber is so hard to hit under normal circumstances. Especially since they both swing downwards. And they kind of just go past each other sometimes. Okay, knee shot. Squire keeps missing. Having a sword instead of this big fucking club here doesn't really do him any good deeds here. It's harder for him to have a chance to hit. Oh, that doesn't kill. That was a shitty hit. Okay. But then if we try Clubber and Farmer, I don't think Clubber does as well. Farmer might just kill him on one hit. That is if we decide to hit each other, you know. You know, get a shitty hit in there. But if we hit torso or head, I think that kills. Why does bro keep getting himself into these precarious positions? Can we fucking hit each other? Okay. Yeah, so it does take only one hit, one good hit to kill. I think bad hits only count when it hits upper forearm or like lower toe. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't do as much damage. I think if it's like a low momentum strike or if it hits like a lower part or like a limb. I'm not too sure. It could be a percentage. Oh my god. Okay, so we miss. We both miss. Okay. It's like a 50-50 chance of its own. So Farmer, Clubber, and Squire, not many differences between them. Only difference is Farmer kind of has that lunge. Which in numbers probably does a lot of favors. Let's just do 6 of each. Wow, a lot of farmers just died. Maybe not. Maybe the pitchfork is a detriment. But sometimes it's possible. Again, it can always go either way. I'm sorry, how is this still going on? Okay. One more time. They'll really do just be up to chance sometimes. But when clubbers do well, they do well. I think clubbers are good at mobbing. And farmers are good at holding a line. Because, like, if we spread out the clubbers... that probably creates a problem for the farmers. Sometimes? Or does it not make a difference? No, maybe the farmers do better in a group. All the clubbers can collapse on people like a thick wall. Just trying to find strengths and weaknesses here. Yeah, like... Damn, okay. So if they come in, spread out, by themselves... So I'm starting to notice a pattern here. It is a direct 50-50. Having a spear doesn't really help you if you can't hit anything with said spear, especially in close combat. Which brings me to our next matchup. Hoplite versus Brawler. Now, I love Brawler. I think Brawler is the best basic melee unit in the game. And he proves that. Because look at him. He's tight-knit, and he stays that way with a very short weapon. The Hoplite, we're already holding the shield very far away from ourselves, and it's a thin shield with a little hole in it. It's going to be very easy for him to get in between that spear and this shield. Which is what I kept seeing over and over again every time I watched this matchup. Like, see, he's already in between the spear. But then sometimes he fucks up. Ooh. That's actually the first time I've seen that happen organically. Okay, let's try that again. Block. And we shield bash. Now this is normally what I see. And from here there isn't much Bro can do. He'll just whip right down and he will miss. Get up. Oh, he shield bashes him to death. That's another big problem. He lunges in for this strike that doesn't even hit because it almost always hits the shield. And then he either gets shield bashed away or Bro just swings over the shield. Because we'll notice something as they connect. Swings past, and yeah. This is not the position we want to be in. Oh, he's a Cyclops. Oh, he's going for the stab. But to no avail. Okay, one more time, regular speed. Okay. Most of the time, Brawler beats Hoplite. These long-range weapons that aren't really that long-range in the first place, I don't like them. I just haven't found a use for them yet. Maybe there's something that makes them good. Like, obviously if we put a hoplite against a squire. Yeah. And this is going to be a consistent result, right? Yeah. I think even if we bump this up to a samurai, it's not going to change anything. Other than, oh, health difference, yeah. Hoplite beats samurai. So if you have a shield, you have an advantage if you have a pole. Because I guarantee if I were to play this back with Farmer, I would not get the same result. Okay, well you gotta swing your sword. Yeah. So Samurai might have a higher chance to win than Squire in this matchup, just because Samurai has, like, quite a bit more health. Oh, whoops. Pressed the wrong button. And we hit like that. Yeah. See, the downward swings, they're not good. Thankfully, Samurai has, like, other uses other than that. But the money values aren't consistent. Sometimes jabbers work a little better than overhead swings. But for some reason, Squire does this a lot better. Squire's a lot better at consistently killing the farmer. I think it's possible for Farmer to kill Squire in one hit. Just gonna start the game, stand here. Yeah, that did like no damage to me. Try again. Oh, come on. Why are these all bad hits? Is it because I'm kind of blocking it? Farmer might not be able to insta-kill Squire. That might be the issue. But like from here, I can do like even a tiny swing and still cut the farmer down. So it is a lower tier unit, it's just sometimes it gets an advantage when it wants to. I was just thinking, could it be the shorter sword? Because, bro, the farmer's doing a lot better against the samurai. I'm not gonna lie. The samurai keeps missing. Okay, I want to try something now. This is actually really interesting. Oh. Samurai does a little step before he swings. It's okay, they both missed that. Oh, instant kill, eh? Interesting. Squires can go toe-to-toe with samurais. Now let's do that step forward again. Do we hit? We do not. No one does. It's okay, it's tabs, it happens. Okay. They both one-shot each other. But Squire is doing better consistently. Yeah, when that dash works, it works. Oh. My phone making notification noise. Okay, why is he suddenly just winning all of these? Samurai might just have... Okay, I've been noticing something. All the more elaborate people with like abilities, they do work when I put it on slow motion. Because if I don't touch it, and I don't touch it again, and I don't touch it again, win, win, win. But when I slow it down, okay, he wins again. I'm gonna slow it down sooner. So we see him do that dash, and then he does the swing, and completely misses. Squire misses by a very small margin. Samurai misses the easiest sword swing I have ever seen in my life. We are now witch riding this shit. Can someone do something? Okay. It's hard to say what the statistics are here. Okay. I'm not gonna slow it down anymore. I just want to see if that's a factor. Oh, 1 second. My bad, my bad. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh shit. One sec. I gotta turn my phone back on. Turn it back on live. Alright. I gotta watch my own video on my phone. to, yeah, just so I can see all of chat. Actually, wait. Am I my only viewer? If I exit out of my own stream, let's see this. 0 watching. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself watching my own stream. Now that's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep doing these then. No harm in it. This seems very evenly matched, I'm not gonna lie. Samurai might win a little more often, but it's definitely possible to get through a wall of samurai with squires. Question is, Dynasty. Let's see, we have a line of like 10 samurai. And then we put 10 squires. Is it a fair, even match? No, the samurais chop through them in numbers. The health is just too much of a factor. Let's go again. See how many red health bars just disappeared? So by what margin would I need to increase the number of squires for this to be fair? What does adding 12 do? I'm ready to assume it does nothing. Yeah. Okay. So let's just try for the sake of experimenting. What happens when we hit 24 squires versus 10 samurai? Who comes out victorious? Okay, now obviously the squires just mob. Okay, let's decrease it then. 20 squires. Let's try this in a different formation. If we also do the squires in a straight line, does anything change? Let's try that. So then they bunch up at the ends then. Squires are consistently winning because they keep mobbing them. They're very good at that. They're like clubbers. It doesn't matter if you can't hit it if the next guy behind you is gonna. This looks a little more fair. Is 18 the number we toy with? Oh my god, go man, go! You got this! Damn, they were all pretty low. I'm gonna try that one more time, just because that felt a bit closer. Okay. Look at this. I just gotta figure out who's more likely to win and why. They bunch up and crowd at the end, and then they keep circling in like that. That's where the advantage comes in. It's all about if they're able to bunch up. It's like, let's slow this down just before impact. Okay. 3 samurai died. 6 remain. There's a crowd forming over here. There's a loose crowd over here. They might lose one more. Oh, this guy's alive. Yeah, this side doesn't move. And okay, I'm gonna make a prediction. Samurai win this one. No. Huh. It is very chancy. I'm gonna go as far as to say that samurai are just a little better than squires. But it depends on so many random factors that... Yeah. Squires, they mob. It's not impossible for a squire to win a 1v1 against a samurai, but it's a little bit hard. So I'd say samurai has about a 60% success rate against a squire. This is good to know. Knowing the basics is good. Now, just for shits and giggles, how does a samurai stack up to a clubber? Is there even a contest? I don't think there is. It would require the samurai to miss. They both move a lot when they swing, but clubber moves way more. The problem is that squire doesn't move at all. So I think samurai gets more consistent hits, as long as clubber doesn't block it. But sometimes that happens. And cut down. Clubber does a lot more damage than you'd expect. Like, I'm pretty sure a clubber can kill a squire. Just by fucking bonking him on the head. Almost. About the same with the squire. Sorry, with the samurai. Okay, let's try the... Come on, just hit me. You can do this. You got this. I'm figuring out that units that move around a lot have a very hard time with stationary targets. Squire doesn't. Squire does well when he's standing still. Let's just compare combat styles again. Okay. As soon as Squire starts swinging, he stops walking. Now he's just gonna maintain that pace until he's ready to swing again, and then he just swings. It's not gonna be perfect every time, but just because Clubber's moving so much, yeah. Also, with a moving target, I find that sometimes, if Squire's about to miss, he'll do this swipe. I don't know why it didn't do damage that time. Maybe I got hit in the face before he can do it. Yeah. It's just these tiny, tiny differences that introduce us to the inner workings of tabs. How should you be thinking? Don't think about the man, think about the weapon. Because you can't control the man. Now, I wouldn't consider Painter to be a basic unit. I would consider Painter to be a fodder unit. Kind of like Halfling. So, the question rises. Which one is better? Painter attacks really quickly. That's gonna benefit him for dealing with Halfling. Halfling doesn't have so many opportunities to grab him, but oh, nut shot, and we are done. Is that a replicable outcome? Painter doesn't hit him every single time, though. That's the problem. They do different jobs. Painter has a projectile dodge. And Halfling is just really fucking annoying. We'll get a similar outcome if we put on a headbutter. Especially because bro doesn't fucking die. Headbutter doesn't really need a weapon, so it might be a little different. Headbutter might just be better for that reason. Plus that headbutt does a lot of damage. Yeah, headbutter just slaps a Halfling. I'm sorry, I thought that was going to be a little closer. What other fodder units are there? Bard, Bard, then it's here of his own. Ancient, nope. Dynasty, nope. Renaissance, nope. Pirates. Huh. Flintlock is technically a basic unit. I would not exactly call this fodder. Most of his attack might be in his 2 temporary shots that he immediately loses. Oh, but he misses them. Actually, maybe Maybe Flintlock is kind of a fodder unit. It's a pretty pricey one. Because how does Flintlock stack up against, say, a Squire? He doesn't. Gets one shot off and then gets completely shat on. Because bro doesn't have a weapon. Has no way of blocking or gimping his way out of this. No cheap business. Usually just hits every single time. Okay. So that happens sometimes. What if we try Clubber instead? I just want to find a proper classification for Flintlock. Nope, try that again. Hit one shot. Okay, let's say you miss. How well do you do? You're just a peasant with more health. You don't do very well. Except for when you land your shots. You're like... Flintlock is a very, like, hit or miss. Literally hit or miss. And then punch him. Punch him in the dick! Okay. Flintlock and Clubber actually seems kind of fair. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling very dizzy. It's okay. I'm back. I saw many other dimensions while I was... I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Okay. Let's get back to it. I don't even remember what I was gonna do. I think I was gonna turn off a couple lights. Just 'cause it's getting around that time, you know? Time to wind down. Turn off this light and that light. Feels pretty cozy in here now. Okay. Very curious. Painter. Fails to dodge the projectile. Oh no. I don't think Flintlocker has a classification, really. Flintlocker is honestly just Flintlocker. If I were to, like, be forced to give him a classification, though, I'd have to say he's a fodder unit. I can't look at Flintlocker as a reliable basic unit. He kind of just is a really good distraction that might surprise you. What if I take control of Flintlocker? Yeah. What if I'm just pissed about it? Get up. Punch. Punch him in the face. Yeah. Yeah. I hereby classify Flintlock as a fodder unit. The pirate faction is kind of mysterious. Like, you can't really easily classify most of these. Like, is Harpooner like an enforcer type, like a slightly better basic unit, or is he like a mini tank? How much health does Harpooner have? Let's test it out with 4 squires. He doesn't feel like a mini tank, he feels like an enforcer. We can test that out by sending 2 of the most basic enforcer type troops, the chieftain. Holy fuck, bro, gets mauled. What if we just send in just 1? Might be a very bad idea in general to harpoon a chieftain. What about Berserker? I think Berserker is kind of an enforcer. Hold on, I'm curious about something. Berserker versus Chieftain for a minute. Perhaps we can do this without all the jumping. Okay. Wow. Okay. I thought Berserker was just like Chieftain but better, but there is a reason why he's cheaper. Berserker doesn't have nearly as much health. So what other... what other just DPS-based melee units are there? Maybe like a little bit more health. I would consider Harvester a mini-tank. Because this matchup in particular is not fair. What the fuck? Maybe I gotta rethink my classifications here. That was fast. Chieftain just shreds up close. And that's a consistent encounter, I think. Yeah, that's very consistent. Harvester just can't kill in time. Fuck, and Chieftain has his uses, for sure. I don't think there's... Is there another troop that's like Chieftain? How much health does Chieftain have? Okay. Yeah. Let me list all the enforcers I know of. Knight. How does this go? Fuck, this is... Oh, that was surprisingly close. Okay, chieftain. Harvester. Knight. That was close. Yeah, Minotaur is an enforcer. I would not call Minotaur mini tank. Maybe he's kind of a hybrid. That's good to say. He's a hybrid. Very, very powerful. Might put Knight back in there. And Harvester. I just want to line them all up. Just to give myself a good idea. I think I made the right call. Dynasty, that would be Monk. But at the same time, not really, because Monk's kind of ass. If I match up Monk with Harvester, how does that go? Fuck, we are barely doing any damage, my guy. I think, yeah, Monk's definitely an enforcer, but he's not like... It's kind of a gray area. I think Monk is better suited for, like, crowd control. Maybe not that much crowd control. 3 squires. Imagine bro's just like a cheap harvester. Want harvester but can't afford harvester? Try Monk. Sucks in all the right ways. Okay. Well, he's worth his cost, that's for fucking sure. Here, actually... One-on-ones might be Monk's thing. Maybe not with Chieftain. I don't know. What is that staff? What is that advantage? I don't really feel an advantage. Okay, Chieftain kills him too fast. Knight. Okay, I'm drawing the conclusion that Monk is just a really shitty enforcer. But backed up, he's probably a little better. Because he does hold his own for a cheap unit. He does take up a lot of time. It definitely doesn't win that. So sure, we can include Monk, but he sucks. Meow! Meow! Hi, I see you. Lay the fuck down. Chill out. Put Knight back in there. I wonder why Knight wasn't in the campaign. I always wonder about that. Yeah, despite how much Monk sucks, he does function like an enforcer. Oh, but then Halberd. I already know how Halberd's gonna do against Chieftain. Oh! I forgot just how powerful Halberd is. How many things does that one shot? I'm curious now. Okay. Good amount of damage. Like, wow. Very good single target selection. I don't think Halberd's very, like, weak. No, it doesn't appear to be. Bro, if we get that hit off with that Halberd... Oh, yeah. The blade is, like, crit damage. So, yeah, Halberd is an enforcer for sure. And Pirate. Pirate doesn't have a basic unit. I see... Okay, personally, I see fodder, range, splash, enforcer, artillery, mini tank, and tank/boss. There's no room for a basic unit in here. But I would say Harpooner does belong in this list just because of his unique capabilities, and he is pretty tanky and does quite a bit of damage. Maybe he's not better than most of these units here, but he definitely holds his own a little bit. The spooky faction doesn't really... I don't know. Let's check out Swordcaster. He's 1k, but... Oh, I don't even have to... I can't see because Swordcaster just attacks instantly. Let's delete all these guys for a minute. I want to play with Swordcaster for a while. I think this is its own class entirely. It's a unit that does like consistent heavy damage from a distance. But from what I understand, can't take much in return. Yeah, like, see how fast that was? So, what do we call such a classification? Maybe it's a... Fuck it. Swordcaster is the one and only heavy gunner. Swordcaster is Swordcaster. Because I have not seen, or at least compared enough to see a troop like him. Skeleton Warrior, they do have a basic unit though. Pretty cool. Weak health, okay damage, and the basic ability of making your enemies run away. I think Skeleton Warrior has his uses for sure. Now, Skeleton Archer. I'm curious about something. And how long... Okay. I burn for X amount of time. It's an okay sliver of health. And Archer just does that damage. Just gotta try the comparison over and over. The one thing is that Skeleton Archer shoots a lot faster. I will say it's a little less damage per, but maybe that's not a problem. I'm standing right in front of you. Come on. You got this. Why don't I back up a little bit? Okay, sweet. Okay. Spooky faction does not have an enforcer. What about Wild West? No, they have a fodder unit, they have a basic unit, and... Cactus? Cactus literally just hugs you and does damage when done to. Cactus is a mini tank. Not enough damage or battlefield influence to be an enforcer. Gunslinger's got like a bombardier thing going on, but not really what I'm looking for. Again, class of his own. And then we get into Legacy, where we have all kinds of shit in here. I always wanted to know how a boxer fares against a harvester. Oh, those dodges. Boxer is unironically an enforcer. Because he was taking that damage. How much damage does Boxer take? Oh, just stab me. Wow. Good, good. Yeah, Boxer gets lumped in there. Wizard is Wizard. Chariot is more of like a jockey. So is Tank, but like, yeah, Tank is just Tank. Yeah. We get one Enforcer out of here, and that is Boxer. Now we go to the good faction. Basic unit, range/shield unit. It's a combination. I'm curious about Radiant Glaive. How does Radiant Glaive stack up against a Harvester? Oh, those things are doing splash. Oh. You don't have a lot of health. Radiant Glaive is a unique thing. I know it bounces between units. Righteous Paladin, though. I think Righteous Paladin is our Enforcer. If not, then a mini-tank. That hammer doesn't do a lot of damage. I don't think it's supposed to, though. How does Paladin stack up against Chieftain? Oh, the shield makes it brutal for him. Yeah, Chieftain shreds. What about Knight? I think this should be an even match. Oh my god, this is so even. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, Paladin also has that class. That special class of Enforcer. Oh, and we have like a tanky jockey. Now, if I'm not wrong, the Sacred Elephant can tank a ballista shot. Yes! I don't even think Mammoth can do that. Oh, Mammoth can. Mammoth does it better, actually. How close is it actually between Mammoth and Sacred Elephant? We'll give them both a little room. Rider gets knocked off immediately. Okay. As long as the rider doesn't die, they're like fine. I don't think the elephant has a lot of means of doing damage to the mammoth. Unless he does. No, they do damage to each other. It's just not as Yeah. Yeah. I might have to give Sacred Elephant another chance. I used to just think elephants sucked. What's a Void Cultist again? For 800? I'll put him up against a Knight. Oh, he does that little sword circle. Fuck, he does a lot of damage, doesn't he? Void Cultist might just be Ultimate Enforcer. Because he doesn't feel like a mini tank. That's for sure. He's more worth his cost than Paladin is. I will admit that. I think anything I want Paladin for, I might just use the Void Cultist for. It's the same thing, but Void Cultist has a better ability, and from the looks of it, does more damage. None of their abilities seem to do a lot of damage. Doesn't feel like that's the point of them, though. It's more of a positioning thing. It feels pretty close. Maybe I just got a really lucky run with the Void Cultist. Okay. Same unit, Void Cultist has a better ability, but I don't know. I'm gonna try that with Knight again, and then after this, I don't know. I don't even know if there should be an after this. 1 hour, 28 minutes, 0 viewers. I might just hop on Twitch and I don't know, play some Overwatch or something. Then again, it is 2 in the morning. Yeah, okay. It's a close matchup, but for different factors, they do different. But yeah, I just wanted to get on tabs and try a couple things out. I was gonna do a little more, but I'm losing the motivation to. Nobody's really watching it right now, and that's fine. I just think maybe this is something I do a little bit more on Twitch. I won't do videos like this anymore on my main channel. If you want to see like experimentation of units and a lot of public matches on tabs, then go on Twitch. I'll be doing all that shit on Twitch. But yeah, this is gonna do it for this for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. My name is Backlash, and I will see you later. Peace out.